Genesis 1 has just been released, and in this video I'll walk you through all the new items and engrams that have been added to the game. Hello Dodo crew and welcome back to another video on Ark Survival Ascended. Grab a bottle of water and let's get straight into it. In this video I'll be showing you all the new items introduced in Genesis Ascended Part 1. As there's a lot of new content, I've split the video into 3 parts. Part 1 covers the Dragontopia items introduced with Genesis. Part 2 covers the Tides of Fortune DLC, and Part 3 covers the Genesis 1 Ascended vanilla items. I've left out items that already appear in other DLCs, such as the shovel, as well as most saddles, because well, they are important but do not add much to the items itself. First are the Dragontopia items, the ones we're already familiar with. In Dragontopia, there's only one item that's really important that you can craft. The Drake Claw, which allows you to climb onto your creatures in exchange for a few element shards. This is incredibly handy and will prove useful later on in the game. For 25 element shards per hit, you can swing yourself onto your tame or move quickly in a particular direction when you strike the ground with the hook. By the way, I'm at around 10k subs. My goal is to hit 20k subs by the end of the year. So if you enjoy these guides, hitting subscribe would really help. As a thank you, I'm giving away 3 Tides of Fortune DLCs. Just subscribe, leave a comment and post a screenshot as proof in my giveaway channel on Discord. The winner will be drawn at the end of the month. Good luck! Next up are the Tides of Fortune items, which have recently been added to the game. You can only use these if you have purchased the Tides of Fortune DLC. The cargo ledger is the central logistic hub. It ties all your nearby chests together, letting you effortlessly track, organize and pull exactly what you need from across your entire storages in your base. The aquarium showcases your rarest ocean catches in an ornate aquarium with detailing and customizable aquascapes, turning your favorite finds from the depth into a striking nautical centerpiece. The hand cannon is a brutal single-shot firearm loaded with unique grape shot ammo. It excels at close quarters, does deal around 60 damage per hit, and is delivering massive knockbacks, launching enemies and creatures away. The bounty board is a new feature that you can use to accept quests. These quests are essentially always the same. Kill creature XY and then hand in the quest. The quests vary in difficulty, which is reflected in the creature to be killed and the reward. At the shipyard, you can build your ships and then launch them. The shipyard must be built in the ocean, and there are currently 2 different types of ships you can build. You can place structures and creatures on all ships, which means you could actually use them as a base if you wanted to. First of all, the somewhat smaller ship, the sloop. It can simply be steered by a single player who can also shoot his cannons on his own. And then with the bigger ship, the Brigantine. This one is more expensive, but has more turrets, can store more loot, and can also carry more structures. In addition to their default cannonballs, all ships can also use different types of cannonballs, each with their own effects. When you fire cannonballs, the number of balls consumed correspond to the number of guns on your ship. This means that a Brigantine consumes significantly more cannonballs than a sloop, but can also inflict significantly more damage on enemy ships and structures. And no, you can't fire at other players' structures to destroy them. That doesn't work. There are 3 different types of cannonballs: the reinforced, the corrosive and the incendiary. I won't go into detail about all the types here, but if you want to know more, here's my ship guide, where we cover everything from your first ship right through the best ways to destroy outposts. The market is a new feature, where you can sell your resources and items to other players in exchange for hexagons. To do this, simply place the market where other players can reach it and put your goods inside. At the end, you simply collect your hexagons. Last but not least, aquatic compartments. These are really handy, as you can now easily build your own water areas where you can keep your breeders or other aquatic creatures in your base. Although they take up quite a lot of space. They're extremely useful if you'd otherwise have to travel long distances to reach water in order to keep creatures. Are you tired of playing alone on a dead server? Sick of lag, wipes and admins who never show up? Then it's time to join TBS. Enough of this nonsense, we've seen it all before. It's still TBS, tougher, better, stronger, and you can win real money if you're the best. Links are in the description. I'll see you on the cluster. We're actually already familiar with most of the items from Genesis 1. But as there are a lot of new players, here's an explanation of all the Genesis 1 items that came with the update. The Tech Hover Skiff is basically a flying platform powered by Element. It can carry creatures, transport huge amounts of resources, and even use a tractor beam to pick up larger dinos. For PvP, it's one of the best vehicles in the game, whether you're moving loot, locating tames, or trying to kill creatures in raids. The tech sensor detects nearby players or creatures and can automatically activate connected structures. That makes it great for hidden base defenses, automatic doors, setting up traps, and other stuff like triggering stuff in your try block, for example. The tech grenade launcher lets you fire grenades much further and also much faster than you could throw them by hand. It works with several different grenade types, making it a versatile PvP weapon for running into walls, applying pressure, or attacking defenders from safer distances. Tech claws are a fast melee weapon that become quicker the more consecutive hits you land. On top of that, they can also block incoming attacks, making them surprisingly strong in close range PvP, while also giving some extra mobility. The Tech Shoulder Cannon is basically a portable tech turret that sits on your shoulder. It can automatically target nearby enemies with incredible accuracy, giving you extra firepower without having to do anything yourself. It's especially useful in PvP, where every bit of extra damage can make a difference. The Cruise Missile is a one-time use weapon that can be launched and guided to a target. After firing, the missile must be activated again, after which it will continue to fly in the direction it is facing until it hits something. The Astrocetus Tech Saddle is a saddle introduced in Genesis Part 1, and it is used to ride the Astrocetus. Players can unlock the Engram by defeating the Master Controller on Beta difficulty or above. This saddle has several features. It's first a platform saddle, which means you can build on it. On the other hand, it can activate the teleport function of the Astrocetus. This is used in PvP to rush towers or teleport into enemy bases, as this ignores structures and can be used to somewhat mesh into them. It also can tank a ton of damage. The Tech Jump Pad can be placed onto any surface, with the exception of boats, with enough space. It can be used to launch your player and creatures into the air, and it can be configured to launch in different directions, heights, and so on. Anything that was launched from it will not get hurt when they land. The ammo box is a structure originally introduced in Genesis Part 2, but added with Gen 1 for Ascendant for this time. It is able to store and distribute a variety of ammunition across certain weapons. As long as it is supplied, the ammo box will ensure that all turrets in its radius do not run out of ammunition. It has 300 slots and can only hold ammunition. There can only be 2 ammo boxes per 10 foundations, and can refill a weapon by holding it out and pressing E on a single ammo box. It has a range of around 10 foundations, and any catapult turret, cannon ballista, minigun, rocket turret or heavy turret can keep firing until the ammo box runs out of ammo. Auto turrets, heavy turrets and tech turrets will try and refill every minute when not shooting, and every 30 minutes after shooting. When a turret is refilled, it will glow purple and get a blue particle ring around it for a second. Ocean platforms are a way to build in the ocean biome in Genesis 1 Ascended. It provides a 20 by 20 space in foundations and can be built like regular cliff or tree platforms. The entire square area of metal ocean platforms provides foundation support for other structures such as ceilings, meaning one can fill in the 14 by 14 gap in the middle if one so chooses. The tech sword seems to be capable of damaging the platform when it is swung while in the middle of the platform filled with ceilings. The pressure plate can be used to detect survivors and creatures and activate pin-coded structures within a radius. Currently in the game there is a limit of 2 pressure plates in an area. Fish nets can be used to capture a bunch of fish at once. In a similar manner of the fishing rod, it does give resources, but without needing a bait or a place to sit, allowing a survivor to cast out the net and ensnare fish while standing. I hope you liked this video, and I'm thrilled to read if this video has helped you. Hit the like button, leave a comment below for the algorithm, and consider subbing to the channel. Alright, Frodo.